Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Malcolm and I'm from England. I'm based here in Tokyo, Japan, and I'm a tutor trainer for the CELTA courses, for the 4-week courses and the online courses. I'm also a tutor for the tutor trainer courses as well. I'd like to give you a little bit of an overview of the actual CELTA course itself, whether it be 4 weeks or on the online course. All courses comprise of 4 assignments, written assignments. These very much prepare the trainees or candidates for teaching in their classrooms and in their teaching contexts. They start with focusing on the learner, which is looking at the needs analysis of the students in the classroom. Also gives you practical practice of analyzing language and grammar for teaching purposes, as well as preparing skills related lessons, including reading, writing, speaking, and listening. This then is followed by a reflective assignment, which allows the trainees to really look at how they can develop further and see what needs they need in order to teach proficiently in their own teaching context as well. So there's continuous development there. Actually, on the course itself, a usual day will comprise of input sessions. These are kind of like workshops, and they will start with the fundamentals of classroom management, the different kind of lesson frameworks we'll use for different types of lessons, whether they be grammar or vocabulary, functional lessons, and also skills lessons, receptive skills and productive skills lessons. We'll also look at phonology and teaching phonology in the classroom, as well as how to teach grammar and vocabulary. The CELTA course itself is very much based on communicative language learning, so there's a large emphasis on building a student-centered class, and we'll cover all the different teaching techniques in order to achieve this successfully and efficiently for the students. So that's the input sessions, the workshops, let's say, so to speak. There's usually 2 of these each day. Then there will be time for guided lesson planning. This is where the tutors will help you to plan for your next lessons. Usually teachers will be teaching every other day, but depending on the schedule, it may be sooner or later than that. So this is very much listening to the trainees, the ideas they've got, and as I said, giving guidance rather than scripted lessons to follow. So it's really encouraging the trainees and teachers to become autonomous language teachers. Then the teachers will teach prepared lessons that they've prepared themselves. We call this teaching practice. Lessons would generally be about 45 minutes. They can be longer depending on the schedule, but everybody will be notified in advance. Then usually the following day there will be feedback on those lessons that have been taught. So on a regular basis, almost on a daily basis, there'll be these input workshop lesson sessions, the guided lesson planning, the actual teaching practice itself, and also feedback on all these lessons that have been taught. And that's usually done the following day, so there's a time there, some delayed feedback of the trainees and the tutors' time to reflect on the lessons. And it's very much about what can we do and what can we help to help the candidates and the trainees to improve on their lessons and develop further. So while at the beginning of the course we're looking at everybody as one group, slowly we start looking at each individual trainees' needs and how we can help them. Also during the course, the teachers or trainees will get a chance to teach two different levels. One at a lower level, say elementary, and for half of the lessons, and then half the lessons will be at a slightly higher level, usually intermediate or upper intermediate. Also, they'll have opportunity to have these guided lesson planning and input and feedback, and with both tutors. There's always 2 tutors on each course. That's really the basic overview of the course itself. But looking at the bigger picture, we're really helping the candidates and trainee teachers to really develop to become more autonomous teachers. So we'll start with giving lots of help and guidance for lesson planning, sometimes quite prescribed outlines for what to teach with references to various materials in the textbook. And then throughout the course, we'll encourage you to become more autonomous so that you'll be planning your own lessons. We'll just be answering any particular questions that you may have in order to deliver those lessons, and then also talking about the lessons afterwards and how we can develop and take those further in the future. Also, with the input sessions, the workshops towards the end of the course, we'll start looking at different teaching contexts and how we can apply all the teaching techniques that have been learned during the course and how to apply them to, say, business lessons or young learners or whichever context the trainees that come to the course require for their future. I think that's about it, really, for the components of the course. Now, of course, in the current situation, we're also offering the CELTA courses online a lot more, not just the blended learning, not the blended course, which is, the online and the face-to-face, but actually with Cambridge being able to offer it all online because of the restrictions with travel at the moment. I have a lot of experience with online teaching, and we can also offer all of this with the same quality to you online. And one of the benefits is that you can also record it and look at it again later. I hope I've answered or dealt with most of the questions that you may have. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch or get in contact or watch one of our live Facebook sessions. Thank you very much. Bye.